What's going on, guys? I'm the Filmmaker and I love movies, and today we're going to be doing a review on Rise of Skywalker. But not just any review, it's going to be the spoiler review. You've heard it now. It's a spoiler review. I'm not going to say it again. If you can read, you know it's a spoiler review. If you can hear, you know it's a spoiler review. So yeah, spoilers from this point onwards. If you've seen my review, spoiler-free review on the Rise of Skywalker, you know I didn't particularly like the movie. And it was quite hard for me to get my thoughts across without ruining the movie, but I still wanted to do the spoiler-free traditional review. Anyway, I've got my page of notes here. Today we're going to split the review into 3 segments, which is going to be characters, logic, and overall story. So they're the 3 categories, because I've written down everything, the good stuff, which is a bit small, all the bad stuff, which fills up half a page, 1 page and a half. So yeah, we'll go through the notes together. We'll discuss it. Comment below. Let me know. I just took that from a movie review. Anyway, yep. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you're new to the channel, and please comment and like. It helps out more than you think. Okay, commenting and liking. I always appreciate a comment and a like. So please do that. Let's start off with most of the good stuff that I enjoyed about the movie, which I put in my notes, focuses on characters. Let's talk about the Han scene. If you see me looking down and looking at the notes, I'll try not to do that, but I've structured the video so it's better for you all. Anyway, the Han scene, the scene between Kylo Ren and, of course, Han Solo. He's not a Force ghost, obviously, maybe in memory or something, because it's just so good. Because when it starts off, we hear the voice, and we're still on Kylo's face, and I thought it was Luke, and then I thought maybe is it Han? But then I thought no, it won't be. Harrison Ford, really? And then oh wow, just wow. That is maybe my favourite scene of the entire movie. Just the heartfeltness of it, you know. It's almost like how Kylo wanted the bridge, you know, the scene in The Force Awakens when they're on the bridge. How he wanted it to go like an alternative way. And we can see his arc. That Kylo Ren is probably the best character of the entire film franchise of the sequel trilogy, because he's actually got an arc. Wow. A character arc going across a trilogy? Yes, you can do that. Well done. So yeah, I mean, it's just really well done. I can't believe Harrison Ford returned to do that. Even that one scene, it made the whole difference to the movie, because if I'm rewatching that, I'm just going to be looking forward to that one scene of heartfeltness, and it really comes hitting home. But I can't believe he dies as well. Kylo Ren dies. I mean, oh, God. Can I just say another thing about character deaths and whatnot? Because I hate Rey so much. I really don't like her. She's okay in this movie, but I hate her. And I went in and I said, I either want her to turn evil or die. She does neither of those things, but Kylo Ren gets to get killed off. Yes. I don't know why. Why? Talking of Rey, she's got a lot to do in this movie. She's a Palpatine, which finally explains why she's so powerful. So that's the only good thing about the Emperor Palpatine actually being in this movie, explaining why Rey is so powerful, because apart from that, it's the stupidest thing I've seen in my entire life. Like, it's so stupid. We've got grown men, J.J. Abrams, who is apparently like better than me at filmmaking, but he can't even come up with an actual good film plot. I think, you know, if you know, there was no setup whatsoever for the Emperor being in this movie. No setup whatsoever. I bet he didn't even think about the Emperor being in this movie. He just thought, wait, I made Snoke, Rian Johnson killed him off, so what do? Oh yeah, the Emperor. How's he even back? And then, you know, oh, anyway, we're talking about Rey here, and what I actually liked about her is, as I did think in the movie she was going to turn evil. I really wanted her to turn evil, but she didn't. Obviously, it's Star Wars, but it would have been so good if she turned evil. So good if she turned evil. Became a great Jedi even, but she still didn't. Oh, and just another thing about her. What, a yellow lightsaber at the end? What is that about? A yellow light? That's an ugliest colour I've seen in my life. Unless it was just a bad light, because if she comes up... Ooh! So many things, so many shades. Another thing that I really don't like, the anger of me, is that so many good things, so many shades of greatness were in this film, but they never came out, they never... Ooh! Moving on to another character, probably my, one of the best new characters as well, Poe. Poe, I really enjoyed Poe, he's a really great character. He definitely shines in The Last Jedi, and he's really great here. And his character actually gets expanded on here. An actual good part of the movie is that we actually learn a bit of backstory to Poe, what he was doing before he joined the Resistance, with quite an interesting new love interest he's got as well. That's all I gotta say for that. I mean, it's kind of like just a small thing that they introduced, but it's still quite effective. And of course they bring back a new favourite in this movie, of course, the old nostalgia spice that Disney has, because what the sequel trilogy needs to be called is the Nostalgia Trilogy, because that's what they've just been doing to get all their money, because Disney's just a big mouth eating cheese. Anyway, Lando's back. He's got nothing to do whatsoever. The plot would be exactly the same if he wasn't there. Sure, he has to, rescue Rey and the gang when they're at some festival that lasts for 2 seconds. But that could have been anyone, literally anyone. He's just there. Do something with him. I understand Billy D. Williams is old, but still do something with him. He's got barely any screen time whatsoever. We're spending our time with Rey, and I'm thinking, come on Rey, just join the dark side so I can actually like you. Yes, guys, I think you figured it out that I like the Empire, I like Darth Vader, I like villains. Okay? I'm not a hero guy. I mean, yeah, sure, Luke's really cool, I love Luke's awesome. But I think his dad is pretty better. Anyway, another good character that's new is General Pride, played by... forgot his name, but he's a good actor. Sorry, I don't know every actor's name, even though it seems like it, but I don't. But he's so good. I've got image somewhere, if I'm actually going to edit this. And he's just really great in the movie. He's just brings a stern hand to the First Order that's very much needed, since Hux is goofing around. Hux is barely in the movie for 2 seconds, and then we realise he's a spy. I mean, come on, that's a big character moment, and he just, there's so much set up. I mean, this movie, it really is one movie, but trying to cram 3 into 1. I mean, they didn't... I don't think I'll ever watch this film again, actually. I don't even know if I'll watch this film again. Now finally everyone is in this movie together. We've got Poe, Finn, Rey, the trio, the new trio. And what do they spend their time doing? Arguing. They don't even get along in this movie. They don't seem like friends. Han, Luke and Leia are all good friends. Rey somehow has a problem with Poe for no reason whatsoever. Poe should have a problem with her. She's just... oh my... I mean, he does have a problem with her. She's too busy running around with a lightsaber. I mean, can I just point out something really stupid? So many stupid things happen in this movie, but one of the stupid... Rey, randomly running with her lightsaber on. Please, you can cut your flipping leg off if you're running with a flipping lightsaber. Oh, and another stupid thing. Oh, let's have a look at the throne room. The Death Star in Return of the Jedi got completely obliterated. But somehow the chair is still standing. Oh, and look, there's a tiny piece of glass still in the window. Really? After this movie, I've got to say, I hate you, J.J. Abrams. I flipping hate you. And Kathleen Kennedy, yeah. You might want to stick with Spielberg. Oh, the final character I want to talk about is Leia, and it's a very sensitive topic. Obviously, I gotta applaud actually J.J. Abrams. I mean, I just said that I hated him, but it's gotta be so hard to write around these fragments of footage they had from The Force Awakens. It must have been such a monumental task of writing around these scenes, but it's just, it didn't work. It didn't work at all. And then randomly in the movie she decides to die. She just goes, I'm gonna go and do something, and lays down. And I don't even know if that's Carrie Fisher who lays down. Didn't look like it because they were hiding the face, and then she decides to die. I mean, why do you send off your princess like that? And then we have the flashback earlier, moving on with the movie with Luke and Leia training, which I thought was really good when they took off their mask and we could see young Luke, young Leia. The visuals are great there, you know. Oh my gosh. Well, that's it for the characters. I think I had more positive things to say than negative things in this segment. Moving on to which this movie has not much of. In fact, it's got no logic whatsoever. Okay, let's have a look at the notes. What did I put down for logic? Oh, everything about Palpatine. Okay, the movie starts, and we've got this very quick, fast-paced, poorly edited, poorly put together thing of Kylo Ren trying to find this little triangle cube to find Exicle, or whatever it's called, to find Palpatine. It's so fast, it's like, whoa, what? Anyway, he finds him, and basically through loads of talking, because J.J. Abrams doesn't know the rule of show don't tell, and we basically find out that, like, he's got a massive fleet, like, of almost hundreds of Star Destroyers. And now, are these old ones, like, are these, like, old ones that he just saved, or did he build them? And how the heck did he get so many people to do this? And how did no one, like, know that he was back if he had so many people to do this? Like, surely someone would have said something. And they also have time to have new helmets, like, they've got those stupid red helmets and there's red stormtroopers, and he calls it the Final Order. Well, I like that bit, though, because it kind of, like, the First Order, and it kind of connects. But, yeah, that's just stupid. Like, that's so dumb. They just rise out the ice, and he's like, it's time. And then right at the end, when they're in, like, some arena, like, we had no spatial awareness of this place. Like, I had no idea where everything was, and then there was so many, just loads of random hooded figures, and we kept on getting the same shot of the same hooded figures doing, I don't know what. We don't even know who they are. Like, who are they? Do we know them? Are they Sith? Like, do they really? Like, what the heck? Alright, so we're on Rey as well, and how she can heal people. She can heal people. So if you die, it's fine, Rey can bring you back to life. Something completely new J.J. Abrams brought up. I had a real problem with this. She can bring people back to life with the Force. Now, I don't understand how it really works. Does she give some of her life to her? And how does she do this? Like, it was never spoken of in any of the other Star Wars movies at all. Like, never. And now it's a thing, and she's doing it, and then Kylo Ren quickly does it. I mean, how fast can you learn this thing? And if it's in the Palpatine, how come actually the Emperor Palpatine doesn't use it? It's just, the logic just thrown out the window in this movie. They don't use anything. Anyway, I know this review is going to be long. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be, but anyway, moving on. Okay, so the action is not interesting. There's zero stakes and zero tension because of her healing people, and then Kylo Ren can heal people, and you think she dies, and I'm like, yes, she died, but then he heals her, and then he dies. It doesn't make any flipping sense. Overall story. So if I were to watch every Star Wars movie, or if I were to just watch a sequel trilogy, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, it would not be coherent, it would not flow, and overall it's just a big fat mess. That's all I gotta say. It's just a big fat mess, lit on fire by Disney and Kathleen Kennedy. And as I was saying, back on the review, there's loads of shades of greatness in this movie. There's one of the first scenes is like there's a boardroom scene, quite reminiscent of A New Hope, where everyone's sat in the table, and it lasts for about 2 seconds, and it ends with some goofy thing with Kylo Ren killing someone by forcing them up on the ceiling. Like, Vader never did that. Vader never just went, whoom, ceiling. He you know, and he actually had someone on his leash. He had Grand Moff Tarkin to be like, Vader, don't do that, man, don't do that. But ruined, completely ruined, with abrupt editing, abrupt pacing. Pacing just, oof, ooh. Every more I think about this movie, the more I want to rate it less. And if I do rewatch it, I might end up rating it like half a star. It's that bad. So yeah, my rating's still 2 out of 5, but it might even be 1.5 out of 5 now I think more about it, and the less I liked about it, because 2 out of 5 still is considerable that you do like. But anyway, I do not want to talk about this movie again. Thank you for watching my spoiler discussion. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And as always, I will see you again in the next video. Bye.